Hey guys, and welcome to my next Doctor Who reaction. So, the last two-parter I thought was really good, and there has been like some really great stories this season, and I'm interested to see where we're going to go from here. I feel like there are a lot of themes developing for these episodes, and I'm pretty excited to see how it's all going to wrap up. All right, I think this is one of the first, or one of the few single story episodes, so I'm excited. All right, let's get started.
I don't fully understand what's been going on here, but this is what happened. Deep Ando, conscript, likes to think of himself as the joker of this little group. Well, he did.
Morpheus. Sleep's the one thing left to us. The one thing they couldn't get their filthy mitts on, now they're even grabbing that.
This one's obvious from the markings, isn't it? We all know a grunt when we see one.
Come on, behave.
These are the rescue crew. Don't get too attached. Everything you're about to see is from their individual viewpoints or taken from the station itself. The only footage available. They came to find me. This is my station. My lab. Pay close attention. Your lives may depend on it.
Well, I'm guessing all of these people are going to die. He seems very optimistic about it.
What the hell happened here?
Is it going to be the Doctor and Clara?
Hide and seek.
I think.
Miss out words.
You never put the word space in front of something just because everything's all sort of high-tech and futurist. Never space restaurant or space champagne or space, hats. It's just restaurant, champagne or hats, even if this was a restaurant.
What about a space suit?
Pedant.
Right. You ought to consider yourself
Part of the furniture.
under my command.
Okay.
Yes, really.
Come on, oh, for the gods. Just back off.
Sorry.
Let go now.
No, help it!
Could have killed me.
That's how they grow, and you know that. They react to any attack.
She's a grunt, Clara. They're bred in hatcheries. Cloned muscles, low intelligence, brute force. Instant army.
That's disgusting.
Well, that's how they roll in the 38th century. Where's your friend?
Not pirates.
He's still out there!
Did Clara just get set? What the fuck?
Clara!
It's fine, it's just Morpheus.
What do you think you were doing?
Huh? Why are you dragging me in? The wires, they were like snakes, like it was alive.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
No, not
it
like
just kind of
snakes.
flicked over my eyes. Did
No.
I sleep?
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is where I come in. Hello. I wanted to get out of there. Immediately. Of course I did, but, this man, the doctor, he wanted explanations first.
To keep us propped up through that important meeting. But always, sleep claims us in the end. Until now.
Sleep deprivation pods.
Not exactly.
Welcome, Morpheus. The Morpheus machine concentrates the whole nocturnal experience into one 5-minute burst. Leave the Rip Van Winkles behind and become one of a new generation of wide awakes. The future is here.
Of wide
The
awakes?
future is now. Let yourself slip into the arms of Morpheus.
But sleep is
Terms and conditions apply.
sleep is vital. So it's not sleep.
Not relevant, but whenever I hear Mr. Sandman, I immediately think of Bates
Morpheus
Motel.
is mine.
For God's sake, come and get me.
This guy is still surviving, like what a trooper, you know? Like trying. Maybe
But what about
Maybe
us?
not for much longer,
We've got
but
to
he's
contact
trying.
Titan.
Do the song, please.
What the hell are you talking about?
After the Maha Shivaratri / Oshokatsu / Christmas party, some of the crew reprogrammed me. You know the one.
I don't.
Now you're just being silly. Of course you do.
Now you're just being silly.
Must know the song.
Is it Mr. Sandman?
Knows it.
That's what I would guess.
Morpheus. Mr. Sandman. Bring me your dreams. Make it the cutest. Hurricane Deep Ando 6897, let me in.
More, please.
Oh my god, this computer.
Lips like roses. Let me in. Let me in.
Oh no, oh no.
He was the first of them to die. We heard the scream.
The G-force is increasing the closer we get to the planet. Hold on! Oh my God! Drive
Everybody else seasick.
Go! Let's get out of here!
What about the others?
I don't know.
We have to go after them.
Don't be ridiculous.
Doctor!
Yeah.
They're under my command. I owe it to him.
To die. I want to thank you for that. Not you, Clara. To die, to die. Every morning we wake up and wipe the sleep from our eyes. And that keeps us safe. Safe from the monsters inside.
Well, the brooding monsters are outside now. What do we do?
The doctor was just staring into my soul.
It's like the Silurians all over again.
Okay, well, what would you prefer then? The Dustmen?
Sandman. What did you just say?
When?
1.83 minutes ago.
I said we don't have helmet cams.
Uh-oh.
Must be damage from when we fell out of orbit. I can't save us.
474 can.
What?
What?
What happened?
474
What?
474 die soon.
No, don't say that. You got us through. You can survive this.
Drop her go. Get a ship.
Chopper will be safe. Chopper pretty.
You said you felt like you were being
Like
watched.
a war cry.
Look. Really look. There are no cameras here. No CCTV. No helmet cams. So how and why does this footage even exist? The dust has been watching us. Each little organic speck. You went into the pod. The Morpheus process has begun.
Oh.
There's nothing here from Chopper's point of view. Because he refuses to use Morpheus, but everybody else is here, including you. So you needed to get your story straight. This is what happened. You can't fight them, Doctor. There's no point. They're the future. A new life form. They speak to me. In my mind. Trust me, I think. But they're like children.
Okay.
Babies. So new. Evolving. Hungry. Always so hungry.
Oh no.
So they spared me. And we waited. You and your cargo. I got it in here while you were all distracted. It's like smuggling a jam jar full of germs through customs. No. No, more than that.
Okay.
What do you mean? I've been working on Morpheus for a very long time, Doctor. I had to start somewhere. Morpheus' first client. Patient zero.
Oh.
The ultimate wide awake. He's the wellspring. Once we get to Triton, he will spread his spores.
You said it was an encoded signal. Something electronic in the Morpheus process that changed the chemical reaction in the brain.
That's how it started, yes, but it's changing all the time. Evolving new ways to infect, to flourish.
Oh, great.
Whole moons, whole planets, whole civilizations. You can't stop them. None of us can.
I wouldn't bet on that, Pet.
Damn. Oh. This motherfucker. Oh my god.
Hey, Sally!
Do that, I'm afraid, Doctor. Can't fight the inevitable. Humanity's day is done.
Yeah, well, humanity might have something to say about that, Pet.
Oh.
Is that your answer for everything? Did you ever bear one?
He's not the only one dead. According to this data, we're the only ones left alive on this station. But the dust consumes the host.
And then they make salmon, they conglomerate.
We escaped from that cold storage room because they were blind. And why power down the grav shields when he did? It's like this is all for effect.
Look, can we maybe have this conversation when we get off this thing?
Like a story.
Come on.
This is a bizarre episode. I know Doctor Who is normally bizarre, but just the way this is formatted is very bizarre.
I've never been so pleased to see.
Together.
Doctor, quickly. What did you just do?
Self-destructed the grav shields.
I'm seriously getting motion sickness with this. Okay. Alright.
None of this makes any sense.
Hello again. The thing is, you see, this message, this testament, it wasn't just my alibi. It was my plan. There it is. It tickles, doesn't it? I've just got time to fit this bit in, and then I can finish the story, and then I'm going to transmit this footage to the whole solar system.
There's nothing left of Rasmussen anymore. Only us. Only us. You will show this film to your family, won't you? And your friends. And everyone, really. And then we will all be together. Dust to dust. Excuse me. You've got something. There. Just in the corner of your eye.
Okay. So, okay. Okay. All right. I kind of like that ending shot. What I think about this episode is I think it was a really interesting concept and maybe not the best executed. I don't know. I really don't know how I felt about that because I felt like it was more about the plot and not so much about, you know, the characters. The characters seemed pretty normal, not anything too special about them in this episode, but I think that they were really trying to create a lot of suspense, and it kind of fell a little bit flat for me. But I liked the overall concept of the episode. Does that make sense? I don't know. It definitely wasn't like a favorite of mine of the season, but it was still interesting to watch, and that last little bit was kind of interesting, kind of cool. So I could see where they were going with it, but I just don't. Let me know what you guys thought. If you thought it was really good or not. But I felt it was a little, you know, not terrible, but just not as intriguing as it could have been with this style of storytelling. That really could have been something that I think the idea of it could have really knocked it out of the park, but for some reason it was a little dull, a little not as interesting as it probably could have been. But there were some good moments, and yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to rewatch and see if it improves on a second viewing. But I probably would say that was one of the ones of this season so far that fell a little bit flat for me. Sorry to say. I only have... Where has the time gone? I only have 3 episodes left in this season, plus specials and stuff. But 3 episodes left this season, which is crazy. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. I think it's I felt like I just started this season, and I don't know if it's because of the 2-parters, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like this one's really going by very quickly. I feel like I'm not, like, at the end of it. I also don't know if that's, like, a good thing or a bad thing, you know what I mean? Just so you guys are aware, I've announced this on Twitter, and I'll hopefully be making a video. I don't know when this is actually going to go out in relation to that, but so I am going to take 2 weeks off in July, and I'm going to kind of do, and there will be no videos for any shows of those during those 2 weeks. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this season and then I'll take the 2 weeks off. I was going to take off the first week in July because that is what works best for me and my schedule and all of that, but I knew that you guys would probably not be happy about that, for lack of a better term. Seeing as that's when I believe the finale is going out. So I'm going to do it the 2 weeks after that, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I just wanted to say that. I will hopefully remind you guys in future reactions as well, but just so you guys know that that's what's going on with that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about this. Interesting concept, maybe not the best executed. That's just kind of my opinion. Let me know what you guys thought. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.